Well, howdy. My name is James. I frequently make videos like this one just to share my music with the world. Most of my life I've played in restaurants and on street corners. I don't really play in bars because I don't like playing in bars. But my main way of sharing my music with the world these days is YouTube. So I thought I'd make a one specifically to introduce myself to this class. My stage name on my website is the DreadHeaded Stranger. Any of you Willie Nelson fans, you might recognize the reference. But yeah, so I'm me. There's Valentina. She is my constant life companion. And yeah, I guess that's Sherman, if you can see him. Well, that's also Sherman, but that's a whole nother story. So anyway, I just play a couple tunes for you guys because, you know, I think we all need a little bit of uplifting anything at this point. The world's kind of a scary place, ain't it? So here goes. First one's called There's Hope, and it's an India Ari song. Back when I had a little, I thought that I needed a lot. A little was overrated, but a lot was a lot more complicated. Now zero didn't satisfy me, a million didn't make me happy. And that's when I learned the lesson. It's all about your perception. You a popper or a superstar, so you act, so you feel, and so you are. And it's not all about the size of your car, but the size of the faith in your heart. Now there is hope. Don't it cost a thing to smile? You don't have to pay to laugh. You better thank God for that. There is hope. Don't it cost a thing to smile? You don't have to pay to laugh. You better thank God for that. Back in the back country of Brazil, I met a young woman who made me feel like I could accomplish anything. And just like me, she wanted to sing. She had no windows and no doors. She led a simple life and was extremely poor. And on top of that, she had no eyesight, but that couldn't keep her from seeing the light. She said, what's it like in the USA? And all I did was complain. She said, living here is paradise. She taught me paradise is in your mind. You know that there is hope. It don't cost a thing to smile. You don't have to pay to laugh. You better thank God for that. There is hope. It doesn't cost a thing to smile. You don't have to pay to laugh. You better thank God for that. And there is hope. There is hope. Every time I turn on the TV, there is hope. Somebody's acting crazy, there is hope. Well, it will drive you crazy, but I'm taking back my power today, and there is hope. Gas prices keep on rising, there is hope. government just keep on lying, there is hope. Me and mine just keep on surviving. So there is hope. And it doesn't cost a thing to smile. We don't have to pay to laugh. We better thank God for that. So I played that song for many years, over a decade at least. But it really came to mean something after I spent 6 years living in Peru. It wasn't exactly Brazil, but same principle, same philosophy, and I took the same thing away from it. It's like, I'm not gonna get too preachy right now, but as it relates to a class about addiction, what I found in my own self is that the seed of what causes an addict to be an addict is, how do I say this? It's resentment, basically, simply put. So it's resentment, and it's a lack of gratitude, let's say. We as Westerners, specifically as American Westerners, get so accustomed to what we think life is. We forget to be grateful for the fact that we can go to a grocery store and buy food. We forget to be grateful that we can walk down the street without fear of being shot, or we have clean water to drink. And granted, the U.S. seems on a bit of a decline, so let's enjoy these things while we still have them. But yeah, so that's my take number one on the key to solving one's own addictions is gratitude. So that leads me to song number 2, because that one's about gratitude and this one's about forgiveness, both of ourselves and others. Again, I don't want to get too much into my own story, but I found that when using substances in, let's just say, an addictive way, I don't mean everyone that has a drink or everyone that smokes some weed is hiding from something inside them, but generally speaking, when we're using these things to escape something in our own head, a lot of it has to do with being angry at ourselves, or being angry at others, or being angry at the world. And for myself, the solution, as I said, was gratitude. That's the other song, and forgiveness. And that's this one. This one's called Crumpled Up Napkin, and it's by a band named Wookiefoot. It's all fair, it's all gone. Can we truly love a man with his hand on the gun? It's all done, it's all said. Can we love him even with the barrel staring at your head? So it was written on a crumpled up napkin on the floor of the kitchen. This body's only renting, this world is fundamented. And I said, so it was written on a crumpled up napkin on the floor of the kitchen. Love really is all we need, so go plant yourself some seeds. Well, have I found Jesus? I didn't know he was missing, but I'm sure he's somewhere in the vicinity listening. And I don't know what happens after death or before birth, but Bob was right. Heaven and hell, they're right here on earth. And now if Jesus is missing, we should go look outside, because I think I saw him in a homeless guy's eyes. And if that is who he is, well, we should both go help him out, instead of sitting here talking about what ceremony's all about. So it was written, so it was written on a crumpled up napkin on the floor of the kitchen. This body's only rented, and this world is fundamented. And I said, so it was written, so it was written on a crumpled up napkin on the floor of the kitchen. Love really is all we need, so go and plant yourself some seed. The end is near, but the beginning is nearer. So grab the people that you love, 'cause they will be your clearest mirror. And catch the shadows moving in the corners of your eyes. Catch the shadows moving in the corners of your life, because 100 years from now, all the people will be new, and there's really only one important thing for us to do. And it's not from the thoughts of the things that we can't, but the echo from the tiny little seeds that we plant. And I said, so it was written, so it was written on a crumpled up napkin on the floor of the kitchen. This body's only rented, and this world is fundamented. And then I said, so it was written, so it was written on a crumpled up napkin on the floor of the kitchen. Love really is all we need, so go and plant yourself some seed. I said, I know it sounds strange, 'cause I'm the first to complain about this world full of suffering and all these people in pain, but it doesn't do no good to sit around and bitch. If you want to activate, well then just throw that switch, 'cause they all died at 27, full of drugs and insane. So I made a conscious choice to make my role models change, and that's Gandhi, Dalai Lama, Mother T, and Dr. King. It doesn't matter what religion, them all say the same thing. We got to be the change you wanna see in the world. We can be the change we wanna see in the world. And I'll be the change I wanna see in the world. And we can be the change we wanna see in the world. I said, I know it sounds strange, 'cause I'm the first to complain about this world full of suffering and all these people in pain, but it doesn't do no good to sit around and bitch. If you want to activate, well then just throw that switch, 'cause 100 years from now, all the people will be new, and then there's really only one important thing for us to do. And it's not from the thoughts of the things that we can't, but the echo from the tiny little seeds that we plant. And then so it was written, so it was written on a crumpled up napkin on the floor of the kitchen. This body's only rented, and this world is fundamented. And I said, so it was written, so it was written on a crumpled up napkin on the floor of the kitchen. Love really is all we need, so go plant yourself some seeds. So at the moment, that is one of my favorite songs to play for several reasons, but kind of just reminds me that having opinions don't really mean much if I don't live in a way that makes those opinions valid, makes those opinions relevant, makes those opinions coherent with the way I live, basically. it's nice to say that we should all be nicer to each other, but am I actively being nice to the people I encounter? Well, on most days. So on that note, I got 2 songs left, and they're just, I don't know, I play them when I want to feel better, play them when I want to inspire others to feel better. I think that anyone drawn to this class at least has some desire to understand the suffering of the world, and what I've found is that sometimes the best way to combat the suffering in the world is to just be kind to whoever it is I happen to encounter that day. So, on that note, if anyone's having a rough day or a rough week or, you know, hell, a rough life, here's a couple that'll hopefully at least put a smile on your face. So. Don't worry about a thing, because every little thing gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing, because every little thing gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds perched by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true, singing, this is my message to you. Singing, don't worry about a thing, because every little thing gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing, because every little thing gonna be alright. When the night has come and the land is dark, and the moon is the only light we see, no, I won't be afraid, no, I won't be afraid, just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, won't you stand by me? Oh, won't you stand by me? And if the sky that we look upon crumble and fall, oh, the mountain should tumble to the sea, no, I won't cry, no, I won't cry, no, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. Darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, won't you stand by me? Oh, won't you stand by me? Won't you stand by me? Oh, won't you stand by me? Oh, won't you stand by me? Whenever you're in trouble, won't you stand by me? Oh, won't you stand by me? Oh, won't you stand by me? One last to close on a happy note. Getting the groove and let the good times roll. And we'll go stay here till we soothe our souls. If it takes all night long, all night long. If it takes all night long. So come on, good times roll. We gon' stay here till we soothe our souls. If it takes all night long, all night long. If it takes all night long. The evening sun is setting low. The clock on the wall said that it's time to go. And I got plans, and I got plans for you. I'm gonna tell you just what we gon' do. So I said, get in the groove and let the good times roll. We'll go stay here till we soothe our souls. It takes all night long, all night long. It takes all night long. It might be 12 o'clock and it might be 3. Time don't mean that much to me. It felt this good since I don't know when. Don't know when to feel this good again. So I said, get in the groove and let the good times roll. And we'll go stay here till we soothe our souls. If it takes all night long, if it takes all night long, if it takes all night long. It might be 6 o'clock and it might be 8. And it don't matter if it's getting late. We're gonna have the band play one more song. Get in the groove if it takes all night long. Get in the groove and let the good times roll. We're gonna stay till we soothe our souls. If it takes all night long, all night long. If it takes all night long. So, that was a 5-minute video that turned into 25 minutes, but hope you at least enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll see you on another day.